Hi there. We are going to have some fun breaking down business models and what I see a lot of people doing and why it's going to limit what possibility you can create for yourself. So I've been doing a lot of research, talking to a lot of people, and I've seen some common threads here. So let's break this down. Imagining the offer I've been seeing a lot around is that something around 3K for 3 months, one-to-one work. This is often weekly calls plus support. And then people think this is like a good offer. Now, depending where you're at in your business, this is or can be a good offer. But for the people that are in my world who generally have 7 to 10 years of experience or more, this is very hard to scale with this type of offer. And this is probably why your results have been stuck at a certain place. So let's break this out. I was just playing with some numbers before to get clear on this. So imagine you're 3K for 3 months, one-to-one work, weekly calls. So that's at least 1 hour per week per client. I was thinking about how many clients you could take on with this kind of offer and still maintain a good service. And I was thinking the cap was probably around 8 clients before you go crazy or run out of time to do all the other things you need to do in your business as well, like admin and marketing and all this other stuff. So let's just say 8. This basically equals 24,000 over 3 months with these 8 clients. And then you're busy. You're very, very busy doing 8 one-to-one calls per week. So that's like 32 plus calls a month, not including, if you're doing sales calls and doing your marketing and all of that. So this is just client calls, right? To get those clients, of course, there's either going to be email, DM, call conversations happening. So that could be double this, 60 some calls, right? That is a lot. Now, what I was thinking about is that is the model that most people are kind of stuck in. Because when you think about your value, it still sometimes gets wrapped around this mindset of, okay, well, $1,000 per month, that's quite a lot of money. And so 3K for 3 months, it kind of keeps you trapped in this. It's still thinking almost like in the hourly paradigm, because you're trying to fit a price that feels good into per session basis that you feel you can justify to close a deal, right? Now, this is what's going to keep you capped, because when we're talking about value, we need to expand how you're seeing things and basically communicating things. So that's actually where the new business model comes in. We need to expand how you see things and communicate them, right? So I'm going to use an example of the offer that I created in my mastermind for one of my clients, which I think is like a very exciting offer. So she was running a similar offer to this, 3,300 for 3 months, one-to-one. And hers is, it's sort of coaching, but she does like VA systems consulting. So quite a bit of work on the back end of even her phone calls. Then it's like doing the tech work, building out systems, attaching softwares, all this, you know, complicated stuff. So imagining you have these 8 clients, you still have to factor in all those extra hours of work that you're doing with those clients, right? So this becomes very capped. Now, what I saw for her as an incredible offer, which kind of blew both our minds. We weren't expecting this to happen, but the way the conversation went and the person I know she is and how qualified she is, I actually saw $125,000 offer for 12 months, right? And then at this point, we were thinking that this would probably be great, at least in the beginning, with 3 clients. So, you know, that's 375,000 for the year, just with these 3 clients doing her best work with very aligned dream clients who need her service, because we elevated the way that we were seeing things. And then we're going to talk about, you know, with her, how to communicate this in a higher level way. But this is where she has her team fulfilling a lot of the day-to-day work, and she is more of the eagle in the sky, being the leader visionary of this work, and then doing check-ins, say monthly and quarterly, to make sure everything is on par. So she's now not doing weekly calls with these clients. Of course, in the beginning, there's the onboarding, which is the heaviest part, takes time, so there'll be more time there. But then once the client is going, she is just there to check in and make sure that her team is fulfilling the project effectively, right? So coming back to this side, there's 4 quarters in a year. Imagining in 1 quarter, you can make 24K times 4, that's $96,000 in a year. And then if that's 8 clients per quarter, you need 32 clients to build this business model. For your high proximity one-to-one work, this is crazy, right? So I understand that it takes courage and bravery and guts and actual skill to be able to play out this new business model. But for the people in my world, I know that you're qualified. I know that you're experienced, because you have been doing this for 7 to 10 years or more, right? You've built a repertoire of knowledge and wisdom that is very valuable. So imagine you had to work with 32 clients in 1 year to make 100 grand. And imagining you're doing 8+ calls a week for an entire year, plus all of the follow-on work that you need to do to fulfill this service. That is going to keep you very busy and probably exhausted. And after taxes, you know, not making that much money. Whereas in this model, this person, like I mentioned, is the leader. So she's the leader, and she's not doing the day-to-day work. So she actually has less work here, more responsibility, which is why it's higher value. But the result to the client, the ROI she can deliver, is insane. So with the type of work she'll be doing in this offer, these people might be paying $125,000, but the result for them can be like millions, literally, right? Which is insane. Not to mention the headaches that she's relieving from these people, on and on and on, that amount of relief, right? So just with 3 clients, $375,000, she's able to invest that money back into her team to take a lot of the heavy load off of her back. And then she gets to continue to show up as a powerful visionary leader, and she'll have time and space to build out other parts of her business model, right? And so we're not going to go into that today, but we have built another offer here that's more scalable, and she can sell the same hour multiple times for multiple people, and then that's why it's called scalable, because if, say, in this offer there's bi-weekly calls and there's a back end of trainings, literally then every person who gets sold into this program is on the same bi-weekly call. That's why it's scalable, right? So we haven't fully built out that offer, but you can see how this model is so much more effective and can build you a bigger business with greater ease, less clients, more dineros, and actually using your gifts and talents for a higher level purpose. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Hope you enjoyed it, and boom.